Hola, hola. Welcome everybody to the live. What does this do? Oh, that's green screen. Oops. Take that off. Okay. Welcome everybody to the live. We're going to be doing a money spread for you guys today. We're going to go through all of the signs and we're going to do a 3-card spread for you. And we're going to focus on what's blocking your money from coming in. We're going to go through all the signs and we're actually going to start with the water signs. We're going to start with Scorpio, okay? Um, so let me write it down here for myself so that you all can see it. My replay viewers, welcome to the live. If you hear that wind in the back, you can consider it like it's a, whatchamacallit, a Halloween. So we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and then we'll do the fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And then we'll do water sign, no, we'll do air signs, so Aquarius and Libra and Gemini. And then we'll do the earth signs. We'll do Virgo and Capricorn and Taurus, okay? So as we go through, while you're doing the live, and we're doing money blocks for this live, okay? 10:30. 25. Okay, so we'll start with Scorpio. Let's see what's blocking your money. And we're going to use this deck right here, okay? I'm trying to do like a new angle so I can see you guys and be able to shuffle. So let's try it this way. And I'll put you right in front of me so I can see. I guess it makes it a little bit harder to shuffle though. I don't want to shuffle all in your face either. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this a little higher. Maybe that'll be better. Okay. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the live. All right. Hey, Nasro. How are you? Okay. Spirit, thank you for helping us figure out what the money blocks are for Scorpio as we start. Okay. We're gonna see what your current money situation is, what's blocking you, and then what'll happen if you release that block, okay? So, and if you want a personal reading while I'm here on live, you can go to the description and follow the directions, okay? So Spirit, what's Scorpio's current financial situation right now? So some of you may have received an offer here, or you're doing the thing that really lights you up. Hello, George. Hey, Hubert. The thing that really, really lights you up. You followed your heart. All right. So that is a good thing. You are expecting a lot here to come in. You're really following your childhood dreams here, and things, hey, sound of nature, things have been feeling very refreshing and very new for you when it comes to this, and you've laid a lot of groundwork when it comes to your money situation, but emotionally, okay? So if you're watching this, you're not where you want to be financially. Hey, Swad. So let's see here, what's blocking your finances. Okay, if you would like a personal reading, I don't do health readings, relaxing music. What's blocking it? Okay, so what is blocking your money is that you're holding on too tightly to it, Scorpio. You're really afraid to lose money. You're afraid to spend money because you feel like it's something that is a scarce commodity, and that could be something that is really connected to previous emotional trauma you've experienced around money and finances and career. And so you're like, I'm going to hold on to as much of it as I can. But this is a block for you because if you're holding on to it too tightly, you're telling yourself that there's not enough. And so your reality is going to keep showing you that there is like actually isn't enough. Okay. Now, what's going to happen if you release that and start to see money as abundant? Okay. Hello, artist. If you would like to have a personal reading, go to the link in the description and get on the list, okay? So if you were to release, well, let's just say, how should you release this? How should you release this block? This money block is you need to just make a decision. Don't use your emotions. Don't wait to feel it. Don't wait to feel abundant. Don't wait to feel unlimited. Just decide that you are, okay? And then you will be, okay? So let's see what's gonna happen once you do that. Let's see what's gonna happen once you do it. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so the things that you're expecting to come in, Scorpio, will come in. You're gonna have, this is the 9 of Cups. So you'll have everything that you want. How beautiful. All your wishes being fulfilled. And happiness and success. Oh, wow. That is amazing, Scorpio. Okay, so our next sign here is going to be Cancer. Okay, so what we're doing is we're identifying money blocks for all of the signs, okay? Now, let's see here. I apologize if that's like really loud. I'm still trying to figure out my positioning here for these lives on YouTube. Okay, so our next sign is Cancer. So where is Cancer at currently when it comes to their finances, Spirit? Where are they at currently? Where is Cancer at currently when it comes to finances? Oh, okay. Well, Cancer, you may not even need to be watching this. Right now, financially, you're very abundant. The Queen of Wands here, you've attracted the wealth that you really desire. This is abundance. This is sufficiency. This is you reaping the harvest of the seeds that you have sown. Okay, what's stopping you from getting to that next level? What's stopping Cancer from getting to that next level? I love this. And you could be Cancer rising, Cancer moon, Cancer sun, okay? Spirit, what's their block? What's the money block here that Cancer has? We have the Knight of Cups and similar energies from Scorpio here on the bottom. Queen of Swords. Okay. So what this is showing me right now, your block is that you are, I mean, you know, it's kind of funny to say this for Cancer because you really are super emotional. But you are to the point of not using a lot of logic when it comes to your money situation. You're very intuitively led, and sometimes when it comes to taking yourself to the next level, there are some logical steps that you actually do have to take, because right now you're just like following your heart and seeing how things go, right? And kind of like floating around. So let's see, what is going to help you release that block, that money block? What'll help them release this money block here? I kind of like this because this is like really simple. Okay, patience. Really look at where you've sown your seeds already. The 7 of Pentacles is someone who's taken inventory. They're also investors. And so the way to get out of this being solely emotionally led when it comes to your money is to actually go ahead and invest and wait on returns. Okay, so maybe some of you are a bit impatient when it comes to that. And so if it's not feeling good, you move on, and that's not really helping your money situation, okay? So what's gonna happen once they do that? Let's see. All right, so Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So there's a divine counterpart. There's a partnership that you'll be able to walk into. And this is really your energy here, Cancer. That's going to be an equal give and take. So some of you have been going it alone, here, and to truly get to the next level, you need a partner that is going to be on the same wavelength with you. Okay, someone who's able to express emotion but from a very grounded place, that's able to meet you and balance the energy out with you and give to you. Okay, so that is amazing. I love this. Okay, next up, because we're in water signs, the last water sign we have here is Pisces. Okay, so where is Pisces at currently when it comes to your money? For all of you who are watching, can you put in the comments what your sign is? And I don't mind skipping ahead and doing those signs first, okay? Just let me know. All right, Spirit. Where is Pisces at right now when it comes to their money? Okay, you're in a transitional period right now, Pisces, when it comes to your money, okay? Things were very choppy, unsure, and right now it's becoming a lot more stable, a lot more calm, a lot more predictable with money, because maybe before it's like you had to do a lot of work to really feel safe that things were going to get taken care of. And now you're moving into where it is feeling safe more often than it's not, okay? Let's see what's blocking you from going to the next level when it comes to money. What's blocking you when it comes to the next level for Pisces? Okay. 5 of Pentacles. So this is poverty. This is being without. This is a mindset. So right now, Pisces, and because Pisces, you are a dreamer, you're someone who has an extremely active, vivid imagination. So you spend, because of the hard times you're coming from, it's completely understandable. You spend a lot of time here picturing you being completely destitute when it comes to money. You spend a lot of time feeling and having these ideas or these images, these scenarios where you would end up, hey, quick news story, that you would end up without anything, okay? So the 7 of Cups is illusions, delusions, confusion, okay? So right now, Pisces, the block that you're having right now is your constant replaying of different scenarios where you would end up without anything, okay? Now, how do you get out of this? How do you release that block? How do they release this block, Spirit? This is beautiful. I'm a Pisces moon, so this is resonating for me. How do you get out of this? Wow. The Emperor. The Emperor is an energy of someone who takes what is in the spiritual world and manifests it into the physical world. And the Emperor is the CEO of their life. When they make a decision, they're also very strategic. So there's a difference between being strategic and trying to plan for you not having anything, okay? So Spirit is saying if you were to step into your Emperor energy in Pisces, I would look this up. I would go online and look up Pisces, okay? Not Pisces, I mean the Emperor. Look that up, okay? And see how the Emperor moves when it comes to business, when it comes to money. And that's how you're gonna get yourself out of this racking your brain here with the scenarios of you running out of money. Hello, James. Okay, so what's gonna happen here once you're able to step into that Emperor energy? What can you expect? Go ahead and like the live, guys, if you're here, and then drop your sign, because we're doing money blocks. So, and what you can do to get over those blocks, okay? Let's see here. What's gonna happen? Okay, wow. I said manifestation, right? So once you're able to do that and get into your Emperor energy, you'll get a lot of good news, a lot of good communication. Communication maybe that you've even been waiting for. Good news could be in the form of a job offer, a business opportunity, an invitation to go somewhere where you might meet someone amazing, but also just that it's a new spark in your life to where you're not just trying to get by anymore, but life starts to feel like an adventure for you, Pisces. Okay, beautiful. All right, our next sign, we are moving into the fire sign. So Sagittarius is up next. Okay. Let's see. So what is up with our Sag? Where are they right now? Spiritually. When it comes, not spiritually, financially. Where are they at financially right now for my Sag? Your birthdays are coming up pretty soon too. Let's see. Where's Sagittarius at right now when it comes to finances? Let's see. Feeling like there's not enough to go around. You're also holding on to this. Hey, BTA. You're holding on to your money. You're not wanting to let it go. You're, maybe living paycheck to paycheck, month to month, having just enough. Okay. What's blocking them from receiving more money here, Spirit? From being in abundance? What's their money block? Some of you may be in a marriage. Oh, we did Scorpio first, my love. Some of you may be in a connection right now that is blocking you. Also, you may be people who like to party and celebrate, and you also may be seeing the numbers 444 a lot, and those are angel numbers speaking to you, but you may be a partier, and that could be one of the things that's blocking you from really receiving more money. Okay. On the bottom here, to more clarifies like the speed of how you want things to come in. Like you want it to happen really quickly and really fast, and it's like you want to party it up right now, and so is that urgency that is blocking you from stepping into more abundance. Okay, so what can they do to heal that block or move on past that? What can they do? Okay, 9 of Wands. So this is a card of perseverance. You see this wand, and this is like fire sign energy too. So, hey SD. So this is like, I want to have a good time, I want to party, I want to celebrate, and this energy is, even if things are not a celebration right now, I'm gonna keep going because I know there's something good at the end. Because what some of you may do, if when things aren't feeling the best and things aren't feeling great in the moment, it's not like a celebration, you give up because it's not happening fast enough. So you need some perseverance here. It's not that things are not going your way. They're not going at the timing that you want them to, okay? So yeah, on the bottom here, managing your disappointment and regret is going to be really, really important for you to get to that next level with your finances. What's going to happen once they're able to get into that 9 of Wands energy, Spirit? What can they expect once they heal that? Wow. Okay, look at this. We have happily ever after. So the emotion, this feeling here, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups, this 10 of Cups is like this energy on like steroids, like an over exceedingly abundantly above feeling of emotional satisfaction. And so once you're able to, withstand a little bit more, you're going to have control, okay? And you're going to be the King of Swords. You're going to be more intuitive when it comes to your money. You're going to be making more heart over head and be a little bit more flexible, because right now you're not as flexible in your energy, okay? You'll be more flexible when you're able to embody this perseverance energy, all right? Beautiful, Sag. Okay, next up we have Aries. And we're doing money blocks, all signs, all right? And if you're watching and you want me to get to your sign, let me know. So we've done Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sag, and the next up is Aries. So we're doing fire signs and then air, and then earth will be last, okay? Okay, so you're a Capricorn. So we can skip to Estevit, if you want a love reading, you can go to the link in my description if you want a personal reading for love or money. But if you want me to skip to Capricorn, let me know. All right, so Aries, Spirit, where they are financially? Where is Aries at financially right now? What's their current financial situation? And if one of the signs, if it's like your sun sign doesn't resonate, go to your moon sign or your rising sign. Okay, right now, Aries, you're in the process of closing out some cycles. There are maybe contracts in your life that are coming to an end, jobs, gigs maybe that you've had that are closing out right now. And new cycles are starting, okay? What's blocking them financially, Spirit? What's blocking them? Page of Wands. On the bottom, the Four of Swords. Okay. Let me get more on that Page of Wands about what's blocking you. There may be a youthful, adolescent, energy that you have around your money. You may not take money like so seriously. The Page of Wands is Aries energy too, though. So like that first start, because Aries is the baby of the zodiac, and so you can be a bit immature when it comes to your money, and especially maybe how you're communicating and how you're talking to people about your money. It's the things that you're saying about your money that's causing blockages for you, okay? So I don't need to clarify that. That just clarified it for me. Because there could be people in your friend group that you're friends with that have limiting beliefs around money, and these conversations that you're having with them, it's really not helping you, because as an Aries, you're someone who, when you have something in your mind to do it, you go and do it right away. And so if you're hearing all of these things from different people and you're jumping on this opportunity and that opportunity and moving and going, it can hinder you from truly stepping into fullness of abundance that you're desiring, okay? What's gonna help them? What do they need to do to heal or get over this block? Let's see. What does Aries need to do? Eight of Pentacles. So put in some work. Put in some work to master your craft. So yeah, you may be not as committed to things. You may be in and out of things a lot, Aries. I said it, you know, you're moving and doing all this stuff constantly. Your feet's not really in one place. You're just, you know, sprouting this and sprouting that and actually not actually grounding anything. What's going to happen once they get into this Eight of Pentacles energy and they start to master their craft and master one thing? What's going to happen? What can they expect? What can they expect when they do that? I'm really enjoying this reading, guys. I like this. It's like real simple, real easy. And if you want to join me, I'm doing the 75 hard. Trust. Okay, let's see. What can you expect? You can expect to doubt yourself a little bit and kind of be in your mind about things. And that's okay. That's normal. But on the bottom here, there is success. Even though on the surface, your mind may start to try to play some tricks on you, may think you're doing something wrong or try to find other ways to win. But here's your fire sign. You're going to attract to you all of these things that you've already laid the groundwork for, okay? And here's the success, the victory energy. All right, so it's not going to be immediately obvious once you start to master these things, but you will come into a place of winning, okay? Leo is next. After Leo, we're going to go into the air signs. Spirit, talk to us about where Leo is right now financially. Gemini. Okay, we'll do Gemini next since you're here. Okay, Spirit, talk to us about Gemini. Okay. Right now, Gemini, you're in a place of where the wheels of fate, the wheels of fortune are turning in your favor. Things are actually going your way right now financially. Maybe it doesn't feel like it, but that's really what's happening. And on the bottom, I see here grounded money, stability here within your home, okay? What's blocking Gemini, Spirit? What's blocking their money? What is blocking their money? You're welcome. What's their money block? Other people around you. And Gemini, you know, you guys can be very flirty and, you know, you can have two sides of you. Your flirtatious energy and your ability to morph into different beings invites a lot of people and a lot of energy around you. So there's other people, there's competition. You may think there's competition. That's another way to look at this. There are either actually people around you who are hindering you, or you think that there's competition where you have to fight to get what you want. And for you, Gemini, what you feel like you deserve, okay? How do you get over, here you go on your bottom of your energy here. Interesting, okay? So how do they get over this block? How does Gemini get over this block? Welcome back, Sound of Nature. If you would like to have a personal reading live, go to the link in my description and get on the list, okay? That's a lot. Let's see, what was the first one that flipped over? Four of Cups. You need to ignore, so it is other people. You need to ignore and remove yourself from these other energies that are, they feel like they're in competition, or you think they're in competition with you, okay? So what's gonna happen once they remove those people and those voices from around them for Gemini? What outcome can they expect here? Here's your energy, Gemini. Okay. You're going to, and the Devil. You're going to have an insane amount of clarity. On the bottom, healing, Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. You're going to have an insane amount of clarity once you get these people out the way, because there's not much that you need to do, Gemini, to have the abundance that you need and desire, because the hands of fate are already turning in your favor. So all you need to do is remove the energies that's blocking you from seeing this, okay? Beautiful, Gemini. All right, so we're gonna do, we'll do Leo next, the last of the fire signs, okay? Well, I hope that resonated with you then, Sound of Nature. Leo, where Leo's at right now? Spirit financially. Oops, sorry for shaking the camera. We're Leos. Where is Leo at financially right now? Oh, that's amazing. You're welcome. All right, Leo. Oof. Okay, my Leos. You're in self-preservation mode and trying to block these worries and these fears that you have around your financial future. You're keeping yourself up at night, worried, stressed. And you're trying to, it's like you're also in isolation right now when it comes to this. Even if, you know, Leos are people who seem very comfortable in a crowd, but they do spend a lot of time internally thinking about how people are seeing them and viewing them and all of that. So right now you have a lot of fears that you're not even telling anyone else about your financial future. So things feel very scary for you right now, Leo. What's your money block? What is Leo's money block, Spirit? The Judgment in reverse. You think that the past is going to repeat itself. You think that the financial decisions that you've made with money were not the best decisions, and those bad decisions are going to come and bite you in the ass, which is why you're so worried right now. Okay. You may not have been the most hello, Nade. You may not have been the most honest person when it comes, if you're somebody in leadership. You may have been lying and spinning tails, and which is why you're worried it's going to catch up to you. You also may be seeing 777, Leo, as a sign from Spirit speaking to you. So when you see those numbers, just stop and see where your mind was at, okay? Hey, Sam, Samantha. Spirit, what does Leo need to do to move past this, to get over this block, to release this money block? What does Leo need to do to release this money block? Okay. Let's see here. How did you want to land? Okay. Upright. Okay. So Leo, the Queen of Wands. And on the bottom, success, 6 of Wands energy. So what you need to know, this is a reading for money blocks for all the signs, and we're closing out Leos right now. Leo, you need to see that the things that are meant for you will be attracted to you, and you don't have to lie and manipulate and spin scenarios that are untrue in order to have what you want. That you naturally can have those things, okay? Hi, Althea. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen once you are able to see that. What can you expect? What's gonna be the outcome once you stop lying and manipulating to get what you want? And being afraid that what those, hey Floor, those seeds are gonna come back to bite you. Let's see. What can they expect? The next sign is Aquarius, and then Libra, and then we're gonna get into the earth signs. What can Leo expect, Spirit, once they are able to receive what's theirs? Okay. You can expect the plans to hey Flora, if you would like to have a personal reading here, you can go to the description and use the link in the bio and follow the directions, okay? you're going to feel a lot more grounded, and you'll be able to better plan for your future. Because right now you can't see anything in the future because you're scared these things are coming to bite you. Okay? But once you can trust that you naturally magnetize the things that are for you into your life, you'll feel a lot more grounded. You'll start getting even offers, okay? That are going to be secured. They'll come in little, but there will be something that you can stand on. And this is a person who's looking out and planning for the future. Maybe even some of you want to travel here. So the travel is also in your future. All right. Next up is Aquarius. All right. So Leo's done. And we did Gemini already. Okay, so Aquarius, Libra. Let's see. What is Aquarius' current financial situation? What is Aquarius' current financial situation? Let's see. Any Aquariuses in the chat? The Moon. You are very, very unclear about the future right now. Right now, your money feels like you can't tell where it's going. You can't tell where it's coming from. And it's feeling very overwhelming for you right now. And it's a little bit feels like there are people out to get you when it comes to your money as well. These energies here, these wolves. People are hiding in the dark. You're feeling like you don't know what's going to pop up. Maybe there's going to be a bill that you don't know about. Some financial thing is going to pop up and take it all. So it's a scary time for you right now financially. Okay, Aquarius. And you are somebody who stays in your head and you think and, you intellectualize your emotions a little bit. So let's see here what's blocking your money. What's your money block right now? Okay, here's your energy coming up. Okay, the thing that's blocking your energy is you are over analyzing, over trying to figure out what the plan is. You're just overdoing it right now. You're trying to figure out, okay, spiritually, how do I fix this? Okay, practically, how do I fix? Because you're confused. And you're like studying and trying to learn, and it's just like you're in the place where you feel like you don't know anything, obviously, right? Because you're in this moon energy, like you don't know anything. So the attitude that you have around it right now, where you feel like if you could just learn more, things would be better, is actually a block. It's actually blocking you because abundance is natural and easy. It really is not supposed to be that hard, okay? So now let's see, how do you get over this? How does Aquarius move past this block, Spirit? Let's see. How does Aquarius move past this block? 7 of Pentacles. So you do what Leah was doing, but you need to do it because you're doing too much with having all these voices. You need to stop it, okay? Happy birthday, Jamie. We did Scorpio first because I know it's Scorpio season. You need to stop listening and block communication. If that's books, YouTube videos, podcasts, whatever it is, and sit alone by yourself because you can't figure it out. This is your energy right here, Aquarius. You can heal this without all this outside information, okay? What's going to happen once they're able to release that block? What's going to happen once they're able to release that block? It's too funny. Next up is going to be Libra. All right, look at this. So once you're able to release it, we have one of the most abundant cards coming out for Aquarius here. So this is long-term financial stability here. Hey, meow. Okay, Scorpio already did first. Once I end this live, you can watch it from the beginning. And you're going to go through a massive transformation. And it's going to happen in this season because this is a Scorpio card. So the sooner you're able to stop yourself from over searching, Googling, chat GPTing your way out of this situation, okay, you'll be able to step into and receive all of this financial abundance here. That's amazing. Okay, so that's Aquarius. Next up we have Libra, and then it's going to be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay. The questions we're asking is where you are right now financially. What's the block? How do you get over the block? Once you get over the block, what can you expect? Okay. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can go to the description and follow the directions in the description, okay? And thank you all for the likes. I appreciate you. Hey, Teresa. All right. All right, Spirit, talk to us about Libra. Where's Libra at right now financially? Air signs are really in your head, obviously. This is interesting because this is, hey, Ruth, this is Virgo energy. So you guys right now are sitting alone, trying to learn and figure out why it is that you have some self-sabotaging tendencies here when it comes to your money situation. Especially Libra, because you really love to be balanced in your Venus sign naturally. So abundance, money, good clothing, you know, all the good stuff just feels really good for you. And you sometimes, most of the time, you play mind games because you must win. And you're trying to see, like, why do I do that? Like, because it's not working for you, and you've been self-sabotaging when it comes to your money. And so you've gone within to really figure out why you keep repeating these cycles financially, which is a beautiful thing. Because Libra is an air sign. Y'all like to think, right? It's like you're trying to, on the bottom here, I have the High Priestess. You're really trying to spiritually figure out what's hidden here, what are the keys, what's the spiritual wisdom that you're not seeing that's causing you to keep doing whatever it is that's causing you to sabotage your financial future, okay? What's your block? What is Libra's block right now? What is Libra's block? Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. When you look into the future and you are trying to figure out, based upon the plans that you've made, what it is you can expect, like what it is that's yours, all you see is still things being in their infant stage of not growing, not succeeding. You just see like you constantly having to continue to plant seeds, okay? Hey, from Zambia. Continuing to have to plant seeds here, and things is not working. So you don't see anything growing for real when you look into your future. Well, how can they release this block? Yeah, I said it. Continually, like you're continuing to plant and manifest, but nothing's actually manifesting. Molly, please stop. Molly's my dog, guys. How do they release this this money block? How do they release this money block? If you would like to have a personal reading while I'm live, you can go to the link in my description to this video, this live video, and follow the directions. Okay, so your work to do is actually to master. There's one thing that you do well, that you've done for a while, Libra, that you need to master. Once you master this thing, because it's like you keep seeing yourself planting more and more seeds, another seed here, another seed there, another seed here, another seed there, like continually starting all of these new projects and nothing taking off. Pick the one thing and get dedicated to it. Okay? So now, once you do that, what can you expect? Let's see. What can you expect once you do that? And then last, we'll do you're gonna come out of poverty into a whole lot of abundance, honey. Abundance that's not gonna let go, okay? This is beautiful. Amazing. I love this for you guys. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, so that's Libra. Next up we have, let's see, we did Libra. Next up is Virgo. Now we're in the earth signs. You have to block who you were, your past memories. Yeah. Thank you, Meow. Oh, nice. Okay. Spirit, Virgo, what is Virgo's current financial situation? What is current financial situation? There are things coming up from your past. So this is good karma. This is the judgment energy. So things are being awakened for you. You may be going through a spiritual awakening right now with your finances. And it is, yeah, you're going through a transformation. And it is affecting your money. You may start, you're maybe starting to, as a Virgo, which can be a little, destabilizing for you, because you really like things to be done a certain way. But the spiritual awakening right now is you're feeling detached from how people see money and how money normally is handled, having to work for it and all of that. Okay. Okay, Jamie, that's awesome. So what's Virgo's money block right now? What's Virgo's money block? The Six of Wands. It doesn't seem like a block to me, but Six of Wands could also be ego. What's on the bottom here? Three of Wands, the Moon, and the Justice. So for you, Virgo, with this block here, even though you can't really truly see because you are right now going through a spiritual awakening that's affecting your finances, you are still trying to come off as if like you have it all together, you know what's gonna happen, even though you really don't. You really don't, because there's something else spiritually, and here's your energy. No, that's Libra's energy. But here's balance of the hand of justice, really moving things to work in your favor, but you don't fully see that, but you're still trying to act like you do, but you really don't. Deep down, you don't see it. You're still waiting to see what happens, but you're trying to play it off like you do. And so that lack of vulnerability is blocking because it could be blocking partnerships that could come your way. Yeah. Three of Swords. Okay. So now how do you move past that block? How does Virgo move past that block? Two of Wands and the King of Cups. So partnership. Looking towards someone who is a leader who already knows what they're doing in this new thing that you're being awakened to. Okay? Once they do that, what can they expect? Once they do that, what can they expect? I probably won't do these all signs. I'll probably do it by the elements next time, because this did take a little bit longer. Your money, Virgo, may be attached to a relationship, because once you do that, you're going to come into union, but also you'll be able to make decisions from a very grounded place and be able to, not, Virgos are really able to manage their emotions, but you're going to be very satisfied. There's something here, there's a relationship that's attached to your money that's going to help you. And I know, you know, you're Virgo, so you like to do things by yourself, but you have to give in a little bit and let somebody come in and help you, okay? So Virgo, we have Capricorn, and then Taurus will be last. Okay, Spirit, what is Capricorn's current financial situation? We have the Page of Wands, okay. You may have started a new job, a new business, but things are feeling very fresh right now for you. Very exciting, like you're on a new adventure. Something maybe you have never done before. That's cool, Capricorn. Now, what's your money block? What's blocking your money here? Addictions, toxic patterns, your shadow self. Well, that's very easy. That was very clear, okay? Now, how can you move past that? So watch out for those toxic patterns. How can they move past this? That's too many. How can Capricorn move past this? Block. Nine of Swords. By being very cautious, don't take these addictions for, not that you need to worry about it, but don't take these things for granted, Capricorn. Because you may think like, oh, it's not going to pop up again. I'll be just fine. That's the old me. Da 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 da. Don't take it for granted. See these things that you have struggled with. See them with clarity. Like deep down, understand what they truly are, so that you're able to move past and through them. Okay, so that you're able to heal this. What's going to happen once they're able to release that and step into this energy? The last sign is Taurus, which is my sign, okay? The truth will come out. You'll be able to come out of the truth. And there's a release of control. It's on the bottom. Here's the abundance card here. Okay. Beautiful. Now the last card is, the last sign is Taurus. After this sign, I'll give you guys a few minutes to let me know if you want to book a reading with me while we're here on live. If you want to do a personal, you can go to spicymystic.simplybook.me and book yourself a personal reading. So Taurus, my sign. Spirit, where are the Tauruses at right now when it comes to finances? Where are the Tauruses right now when it comes to finances? Wow, this took a whole hour to get through all the signs. Interesting. Does anybody have any questions? Did you book? To let me know now before we finish up with the Tauruses. Okay. Where are Tauruses at financially right now? The Emperor card. So you guys are feeling very much in control, like Tauruses like to be, okay? Feel like you got your shit together. Love that for us. Okay. Things are moving in a positive direction here, more peaceful. You may even have somebody coming along to partner with you in business. What is your money block? What is Taurus's money block right now? What's blocking them from getting to that next level? What's blocking Taurus from getting to that next level, Spirit? Here goes Taurus energy. Feeling like you have to do it all by yourself. The 10 of Wands is a burden. Keeping it all together. You're burdening yourself. Even though the money is here, it's not feeling maybe like you thought it would feel, because it's taking a lot to maintain this. And to keep having all of this abundance, it has come with a lot of work. Also, part of the block that you have, that mental block, is thinking that in order to have this, that it does take a lot of work. So that's a block. Because like I said earlier in the stream, like you really feel like you got to make this happen. You got to make this work. Maybe you think that you have to do affirmations and say just the right thing so that you don't lose money, okay? So this could be just spiritual work as well. Okay. Spirit, how can they move past, how can Taurus move past this block? Seven of Cups, the Strength, and the Sun. Both of these are Leo energy. So there's a childlike ease to be brought in to the way that you see your finances. To really see that this stability that you're desiring here, the reason why it feels like it's going to take a lot, because you only see it happening in one way, right? The way that you've always done it, where you're the one who maintains all this super amount of control. Both of these cards mean self-control, but this person here, do you see how relaxed they are versus this person is like all guarded up and have to maintain such level of control and can't slip up, must appear to be something, versus this one who's very relaxed. It's very easy. Like she's calmed the tiger and things are feeling a lot more effortless. This is an inner self-awareness of strength. This is an outward appearance of strength. So Taurus, you must tap into your inner strength and to see, right, with clarity that there is not only one way to have this stability. There are multiple options, and all of them are available to you, okay? Once they do this, once they're able to tap into that spirit, what can we expect? What can Tauruses expect? That is too many. What can Tauruses expect once they're able to do this? Let's see. A new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Wow. It's gonna feel like a new day. I love this for you guys, okay? So renewal, refreshment, not letting all of this, dropping all of these wands and picking up a very new, beautiful one all by itself. That's free, that's not, you don't have to hold it, it's already there, okay? It's already been given to you. It's gonna feel very light, very spring-like, okay? You're welcome, Tata. All right, so those are all our signs. I'm going to ask right now, let me know, is there anybody in the chat who would like to have a reading while I'm here on live? Going once, going twice. Okay. All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm gonna end this now, and you can watch from the beginning the signs that you missed. Hello from France. Aaliyah, go to the link in the description and you can pay for a reading. Or you can do it privately as well, okay? Would you like to have that reading here on live? Let me see some. When you go to the link in the bio, you're gonna see this, okay? This very first thing here is what you hit to pay for a reading on live, okay? So that's how you, there are no, I don't do free yes or no's. I do free collectives that I just sat here an hour doing. All right, but if you want to get a reading, you can do this, or if you want to do it privately, you can get 1 to 3 questions, email 3 to 5, or you can hop on a live call with me, okay? I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for joining. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Bye.